What's going on, everybody? Today it's Friday, March 7th, and this is Erin with your conservative quick take. The first full month job report during Trump's second term in office was released today. There was about 151,000 new jobs added, which is not a great number if we're being honest and comparing. It's not terrible, but it's not great. However, the good part of it was that there was 93% of the jobs were in the private sector, as opposed to with only 7% in the public sector. That means that 93% of the jobs were with private companies and not in the government. That's compared to Joe Biden's last 2 years. It was averaging 1 for every 4 jobs was in the public sector. So 1 out of every 4 new jobs was government jobs. That's not a great look. So that's really great that we got that down to only 7% of new jobs were in the government. Also, more native-born Americans received or got new jobs than foreign-born Americans. That was not always a guarantee under Biden. There was a trend where it was going towards more foreign-born getting the jobs in America. So that's good news. Okay, so you guys know I'm a huge fan of DOGE and everything that they do, cutting the waste, fraud, and abuse in the government and stuff. But I gotta be honest, there's a couple things that they've done that I just don't think are gonna work out. And here's one of them. Over the last week, they being Trump and Elon Musk, put a spending limit on government credit cards for $1. Now, I understand the thought process behind this. There's probably tons of waste, fraud, and abuse going out on the credit cards all the time. Tons of employees have access to credit cards that probably shouldn't. So they're trying to cut back on that. I get it. I love the idea, but I just don't think that that's really very feasible. And I'm guessing this one is going to have to get rolled back. Now, I do want to point out that when Elon Musk first bought X, formerly known as Twitter, he did the same thing. He took a whole axe or machete approach as opposed to a scalpel approach because he just wanted to get rid of all of the rot that was there. And I think that's what they're trying to do with the government. When Musk bought Twitter, it caused some problems. He had some serious algorithm problems, coding problems, like he had to bring some people back. I understand. So I'm all for this method, and I think it's a fine plan because I do think it's part of the plan. So I just think everyone should be aware, like, yes, there's going to be things that they do that sound maybe like they're going to be great, but they just might not work out. And that's okay. We shouldn't be discouraged by that, because when you're trying to take a machete to all of the rot that is in the government, in the bureaucracy, you're going to accidentally cause some problems, and that's fine. It's not a big deal. Then we can go back and fix it and patch it back up. It's not like everything is going to go to hell in the few days or couple of weeks that it's going to take for us to realize, hey, that method didn't work out. We've got to roll that back. And I just think that as good conservatives, we should be aware of that. And we should understand, like, not every single thing that we do is going to be a home run. And that's fine. Let's accept it, move on, make a change, and then keep on keeping on and getting rid of that waste, fraud, and abuse, because it is there. It's just that every method that we might go about trying to eliminate it might not work. So still a huge fan of DOGE, and Elon Musk and President Trump go like raw, but let's be honest and recognize some things probably just aren't going to pan out for the best. That's my thought on that. Let me know in the comments below what's something that DOGE has done that maybe you don't agree with, and like and subscribe.